Not every decision is a simple either-or represented in PHP code as if-else. Sometimes you need a three-way decision to compare several items at once, and some decisions have multiple outcomes. Don't worry, PHP can handle them all.
To handle a decision beyond either-or, use this construction: if, else if, else. The first if statement evaluates a condition. If true, these statements are executed. Otherwise, else if makes another comparison. If the condition here is true, execute other statements. When neither condition nor evaluation is true, the final else handles it. In this code, values in an array are processed one at a time in this for each loop. Here, if an element is greater than 0, this line is output. Otherwise, if an element is less than 0, this line is output. The final else catches whatever remains, which is the value 0. This output shows each value processed. You can add additional else-if statements to hone a decision further, but often it's easier to instead construct a complex decision by using logical operators. Here are the logical operators: and, or. You can use the words or the symbols. Each operator works with a pair of conditions which each evaluate true or false. For an and comparison to be true, both conditions must be true. For example, if the value of variable a is greater than 0 and the value of variable a is less than 100, the overall condition is true. True and true is true. When either condition is false, the entire expression is false. For an or comparison to be true, only one of the conditions needs to be true. For example, if variable a is less than 5 or a is greater than 10, the condition is true. True or false is true. True or true is true, but false or false is false. The if test here is true only when an array element is greater than 0 and less than 11. Here's the output. Only values 1 through 10 are within range. This update uses an OR test with these conditions when the value is less than 0 or it's greater than 11. Here's the web page output. This challenge's code is provided for you here. It may look familiar, but it's missing a condition here. In fact, Visual Code is picking up the missing condition. Your task is to write a condition that directs the code to output values greater than or equal to 7, but also equal to 3. For example, the value 11 is within range as it's greater than 7. The value 3 is also within range as it's equal to 3. But other values are not in the range, which should be reflected in the output. Here's what my solution looks like in the browser. Try this challenge first before you check my solution code.